What's up? What's up? And welcome back to another episode of the Todd Durkin Impact Show. And today is all about impact. Yup, because we're talking about why America needs gyms to open now. As a matter of fact, I'm not even just saying that gyms in America need to open. I'm saying worldwide. We need to create this worldwide positivity pandemic. And today I'm giving you 6 reasons why gyms need to be open now. As a matter of fact, I just got back. I was traveling back east, and it's interesting. It's like the wild, wild west right now, depending on what state you're in. Some gyms are open, some are fully operating, some are still closed. Some don't even know when they're opening. And it's very interesting because some you need to wear masks in, some have strict mandates, some you don't need anything, you just come work out. It's a very controversial topic right now. And today when I talk about these 6 reasons why all gyms, all studios, all clubs need to be open now, this is because our health depends on it. Our mindset depends on it. Our soul depends on it. Can I get an amen? So I'm super fired up today to be talking about this exact topic. Now, let me just give you a little PSA, a little public service announcement. I'm going to be the first to declare that COVID-19 is a serious virus, and we do not want to take it lightly. We are not out of the woods yet. I'm always telling people, hey, if you're feeling sick, then stay at home. And I don't think we have many sick people showing up at the gyms these days, but all gyms, all studios, all clubs, you need to be following safe practices. Take the temperatures of your folks when they come in. I don't expect anyone having 100.4 fever or above. That's 100.4 fever above. But if you're not feeling well, stay at home and practice social distancing. Yes, at 6 feet or more, you want to make sure you're practicing and promote frequent hand washing. At Fitness Quest 10, my gym here in San Diego, we have about 12 hand sanitizing stations all around the gym. So it makes it real simple for our clients and our members to make sure that they stay clean as well. So all these practices are procedures now. We're following that very, very closely. Our clients and members are loving it. As we get back, we're just about 2 weeks in to opening. We're slowly graduating back to a little bit more of a normal type pace. Far from normal, but certainly feeling the energy of what it takes. And that's why America needs gyms to open out. There's 6 reasons why. As a matter of fact, before I dive completely into this episode, I'm going to be talking a lot about the gym industry and about business and about the economy, and most importantly, about your health coming up this July. And today I want to talk about something special coming up July 8th in the fitness industry that you are not going to want to miss. I'm declaring my manifesto during this time. I'm doing a free, yes, I said free, 4-part webinar series. I want you to listen to the details. Sign up and let's make July a great month. So listen to the message and I'll come back with my 6 points right after this. If you're a trainer, coach, club, studio, or gym owner, or fitness pro, this is going to really help you. I've teamed up with the California Almond Board to create my completely free Fueling for Fitness 4-part virtual series designed to help fit pros pivot their businesses, lead their teams, and serve their clients and communities for maximum impact at the most crucial time in our industry's history. This is going to go deep and guaranteed to impact a lot of fit pros. Be sure to sign up for my manifesto and hear my complete Fueling for Fitness series. The first one's coming up Wednesday, July 8th, and the second one is the next day, Thursday, July 9th. Yes, it is free, but you must sign up. How do you do that? You can get all the details on all 4 webinars by making sure you're signed up on my email list. Simply go to www.todddurkin.com. Sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send you all the details for my Fueling for Fitness manifesto. Go there now, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll be getting all the details soon thereafter. All right, we back. And now let's dive right into these 6 reasons why America needs gyms open right now. Matter of fact, why the world needs gyms open right now. Now, here in America, in the U.S., there's 328 million people. 328 million people. And out of those people, 73 million Americans were studio or health club members in 2019, according to IHRSA. IHRSA is our governing body in the fitness industry. So less than 25% of people are actually members of a health club or a studio. So we got to get those numbers up. Here's the 6 reasons in no particular order why we need to get opened up. Number one, we need gyms open up, not just to get people's minds right, although it will. It's because of mental health. I'm going with number 1. Mental health is the number 1 reason why gyms need to be open now, because of the positive effect of exercise and a gym on one's mental health. As a matter of fact, when one exercises, you feel happier, you feel better. Your feelings of depression and anxiety and stress all are decreased on that. The changes in your hormones, what do we call it, the dose of Durkin? The dose, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins are all released. And endorphins are what? 10 times more powerful than morphine, because you have that in you, because you're exercising. You always hear me talk about motion is lotion and movement is medicine, right? So when you're exercising and you feel better because the hormones and chemicals are in your body, this is going to help your mental state of well-being. I'm convinced, now this is me, but I know it's trending, and where it's trending, not just now in the last 90 days, but in the next 6 to 12 months, this pandemic that we've faced is certainly going to skyrocket numbers such as depression, number of people depressed, number of domestic abuse reports, and even suicide rates. And it's going to take years, probably years, to actually look at all the numbers. And it's not just of young adults and kids, but also of adults as well, because of, people are going to be losing their jobs, and homelessness and isolation and bad economic times, right? So it's imperative that when it comes to mental health, we must do everything possible to make sure that we can exercise to elicit that. And gyms, when the gyms are open, you're exercising in the gym, you're even going to feel better, because you can be doing all the things that you need to be doing, such as kettlebell swings, like TRXs, like the environment we're going to talk about today. And when you exercise, and mental health, bottom line is this: when you're exercising, and it's recommended you get at least 150 hours a week of activity. My personal one is 190. My goal is 190 hours. Minutes a week. 190 hours. I work out 190 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity per week. So here's what happens. When you get 150 minutes a week in, or up to 190 or so of that, you're actually going to sleep better. And when you sleep better, and you get 4 cycles of REM, I actually talk about this in my Get Your Mind Right book. When you get your cycles, your REM cycles of sleep, and you recover, then you wake up feeling better. Because if you're sleep deprived because of the stress and anxiety that's on your mind, you don't sleep well, it's a negative spiral downward, and that's not a good thing. And you might say, well, here's a rebuttal. Well, I can work out at home. Well, yes, as a matter of fact, you can work out at home, and I love working out at home. But if you can get into the gym 2 to 3 days a week, there's something very special about the gym. Irons clanking, people working, music's pumping. Mentally, you just feel better. That's why America and the world needs gyms open. That's number 1, the mental health, right? Get it right, get it tight, and get your mind right. Mental health is number 1. Number 2, people thrive in the right positive environments, and gyms allow you to do that and thrive in the right environment. People thrive in the right environments. Think about this. For me, for example, I pride myself that Fitness Quest 10 is the most positive place on the planet. If you've ever stepped foot in there, you know it's about the energia that my team and I bring. It's the culture we've established on that. We attract people with the right mindset, or people who are seeking a stronger mindset, who want to make that transformation. And we serve people who want to be better. It takes that culture. It takes an environment, a dojo, a sanctuary to do that. Now, if you ask me what I missed most about Fitness Quest 10 during the quarantine, it was no doubt the energy that we manifest on a daily basis. In many ways, I sometimes felt like I was in an insane asylum, not having the gym as an outlet. Like I was just here at the house. And even though I have a home gym, I wasn't around the environment with everything, with people and energy and music. I missed the people. I missed the music. I missed the buzz of that. Heck, I even missed some of the equipment. Yeah, no doubt. I actually missed the curved treadmill and the matrix treadmill and the Kaiser functional trainer. I missed having sports on TV. Heck, I missed sports, period. I missed the clock counting down when it starts at 45 minutes of your workout. I missed the motivational mantras on the wall that when you're working out and you're looking at nothing but positive quotes on the wall, how it impacts positively your mindset. I miss the people and the environment that one fosters around at any studio, at any club, any gym around the world. This isn't just America. It's an environment. It's a culture in which we train at that actually fills us up and fills our body and our mind and our soul with such energy, with such empowerment. We're like, man, we got this. We got this. But the minute you start getting weak here and the environment you're training you haven't fostered at home or at the gym, man, then it's not good. It's going to go in the wrong direction. You know, it's often said that the heaviest weight in the gym is the front door. Yeah, the heaviest weight in the gym is the front door, because if you don't walk in the front door, then you're typically not going to get the workouts in that you need to get in. So by opening that door and walking in and feeling that energy, next thing you know, you're in a one-on-one training session or a small group or even a large group up to 10, 12 people, whatever it may be. You got to open that door up. You got to open the door and you got to get in. But we need gyms to open up to be able to lift that front door and open that front door so we can feel that. And then work that backside. You got to get the pull-ups. You got to get the pull-downs. You got to get the rows. You got to get the treadmill, a little softer surface on those knees. Can I get an amen, anyone? I miss that infrared sauna. All of these things, depending on what studio, gym, or club in which you train at worldwide, what did you miss the most? See, every gym is unique. Every gym has a unique culture, has a unique feel to it, right? So all of you coaches and trainers who are listening in today, I say kudos and congratulations for keeping your mind right, for knowing that the studio and the club and the gym will be opening up. Or if it's opening up, there are opportunities to transform the bodies, the minds, and the souls of people that are walking through. And even if you're at 10 to 20% of capacity right now, like I am, as we open on up, because we still got virtual gyms happening, right? We got all these Zoom sessions. But let me tell you what, the brick and mortar gyms, man, America needs to open the gyms up. And all around the universe, all around the world, gyms need to be opened up, because this is a utopia of get your mind right. So what is it about your gym's environment that you missed? What did you miss most? Was it the people? Was it the music? Was it the environment? Was it the classes? Was it the yoga? Was it the Pilates? Was it the massage therapy? That's why America and the world needs gyms open. Get them open. Number 3, speaking of people, the power of a tribe. Who's your tribe? Who's in your tribe? Now, many of you fire-breathing dragons who are listening to this podcast right now, you understand what a community is all about. And you go back into your communities and you infiltrate your community with as much positivity, with much enthusiasm, as much contagiasm as possible. But who's in your tribe? Think about the people in your tribe. What makes them special? Do they make you laugh? Do they challenge you while you're working out and you love to work out with that person, that group, because they challenge you and they're always a little bit ahead of you? Or maybe a little behind you and you're lifting and encouraging them up, and you really love to be able to give them some support and guidance and wisdom as a fellow client or member. Who inspires you? Who inspires you in your tribe? Is it a trainer? Is it a coach? Is it a member? Is it a client? You know, it's often said that gyms are like people's second homes. You know, you have your home, you go to work, and then you go to the studio or the gym, right? That's called family. And we all want family. And we always talk about at Fitness Quest 10, you know, we're the best part of your day every day. Well, the last 3 months when we're not open, you got to rely on virtual. And there's something missing about virtual. And I love online training. I love online coaching. But let me tell you what, when there's real live interaction, when there's real life, if you were to come see me right now, do this episode live, you're going to feel something a little different. Although you feel me right now through this podcast episode, can you feel me? Can you smell me on this? What is it that you're doing right now for your tribe to serve your tribe? And I bet you miss your tribe. You know, when you look at that, social support is really, really important. And when you think about even elderly right now, the folks who are feeling isolated right now because they have not been around people, when you think about your tribe and who's feeling isolated, it goes all the way back to what I shared in number 1, when we start looking at some of the deleterious, harmful, potentially damaging things that people may do. We need our tribes back. We need our tribes forming. It goes back to our ancestry of as pack animals of what we're going to do to make sure that we're part of a tribe. The power of a tribe is real. So who is in your tribe? Have you called them? Have you texted them? Have you supported them? And as great as working out as your house is, when you work out at your house or you work out in your gym, I know I sure miss feeling the pulse at Fitness Quest 10 and seeing my tribe there. And I'm so grateful that Fitness Quest 10 is now open. And as we slowly evolve to more and more live classes, I can't wait till we get back and have more of those live classes to connect the tribe. Maybe the toughest part of this whole thing is it has been Zoom, because Zoom has been great to connect. But let me tell you what, it's not easy. It's not easy to connect and feel the tribe on Zoom like it is when you're live. It's not the same as when you can talk smack and compete and give real high fives or air elbows, air huddles, whatever it may be. And perhaps your rebuttal is, yeah, but I can do it on my own. Yes. Yeah, there are times when you can do it on your own. And sometimes it's really good to have a workout on your own, or 2 or 3. But the power of your tribe, there's something very uplifting about being around other fire-breathing dragons, other people who sharpen you up. You know, we call it iron sharpens iron. Who's sharpening you? As you listen to this right now, and you're out for a walk, a jog, or a run, you're lifting weights right now, you're going in the car, you're going on the airplane, on that. That's why America needs gyms open right now. Number 4, why should gyms be open now? Because the bottom line is we need to build our immunity. We need to build our strength, and we need to get as healthy as possible. We need to double down on our personal care. Can I get an amen on that? When you think about your personal care, of how you're taking care of yourself, you know, your exercise, your nutrition, your sleep, your mindset, what's coming in, what's going out, all of these things are absolutely important. As a matter of fact, forget the weight loss thing for a moment. Although the weight loss thing, we're going to need to address that eventually, because some of us are attacking that sugar way too much, and you need to cut down on the calories. But the bottom line is right now, it's about reducing stress. It's about getting it out of your system so it doesn't manifest in dis-ease, right? All that stress, all that anxiety kind of creeps up, and before you know it, you don't look good, you don't feel good, you're down, you don't feel like showing up and doing your workout, going for your walk, going to the studio now that it's opened up. Listen, America, we need to get back. We need to get back to our studios. We need to get back to our gyms. We need to get back to our tribes and our communities. And yes, let me reiterate, it's important to keep your social distance. It's important to follow local mandates. It's important that we do those things. But by doing the things the right way, we can still get the benefits of what it's like when you have your second family all together as well. And that starts with building that immunity up, building up your defense against viruses and bacteria, because your system is stronger when you're at the gym. Let me repeat, your immune system is stronger when you're at the gym. It's also stronger when you're eating the right foods, lots of fruits and lots of vegetables, when you're getting great sleep, when you're exercising, again, 150 minutes per week, or 190, like I like to get in, when you're getting your 30 minutes of cardio 5 times per week. And for me, I like to get another at least 2 times a week of strength training for at least 20 minutes. That's how I equal up to my 990 minutes per week on that. So realize this, your rebuttal might be, yeah, but going to the gym, there's bacteria in the gym. Yeah, also right now, kind of like when you're on an airplane, gyms are the cleanest they've ever been in the entire history of gyms. If you've checked with your local studio, club, or gym that's open, there have been so many different procedures and systems that are in place to help clean the gym and to make sure that you have your sanitizing stations. And if you're wearing face masks, depending on what state that you're living in, all of these things right now. Actually, you're training in a clean and pristine environment, and it sure beats you staying at home and living in a bubble. So America, we need our gyms open now. Number 5 of 6, America's economy thrives on small businesses, and gyms, most gyms are small businesses. Now, when you think about this, small businesses are the anchor of the American economy. Over 99% of America's 28.7 million firms, 28.7 million firms are small businesses. And small businesses, by the way, are categorized by 100 people or less, 100 employees or less on that. And according to U.S. Small Business Administration Office of Advocacy 2019, small businesses are the lifeblood of the U.S. economy. They create 2/3 of net new jobs, driving innovation and competitiveness. They are at the forefront of innovation, jobs, and economic growth. And as a matter of fact, 44% of the U.S. economic activity comes from small businesses. Let me repeat that. 44% of U.S. economic activity comes from small businesses. And hence, that's why it was a real dark day back in March when even I had to furlough 35 people for my gym. You know, when you looked at March and April and you looked at layoffs and furloughs and people being let go of their jobs, and we're at over a 25% unemployment rate, that's not good for the economy at all. We need to make sure that we open our small businesses up, again, with the right following of procedures, systems, so that we can follow the local mandates, because no one wants the economy shut down. No one wants unemployment at 20 to 25%. We need to get it back down to 5%. Right now it's hovering around 11 to 15%, depending on the day and the time. Bottom line is this: support your local businesses. That includes restaurants, retail, gyms, salons, massage therapy facilities. Think about all the mom and pop shops in your community, including the studios and gyms, and get out there and support them. Show up, because most of them have taken unbelievable precautions to make sure that you can train or work in a very safe environment. As a matter of fact, I'll go as far as say to actually not just train in a safe environment, but to actually build your immunity, to build your health, to build your mindset, to build your body, mind, and soul better, and more importantly, better than ever. Better than ever. Right now, it's imperative. So when you look at it from an economic standpoint, America thrives on small businesses. And as we all, including myself, support local businesses, small businesses, we know that the economy is absolutely essential, having the small business flourish, not flounder. And lastly, number 6, why all gyms, all studios, all clubs in America and around the world need to be opened up now is because gyms are lighthouses, and lighthouses are going to add light to a world that so desperately needs light now. This world needs light. And I don't need to go through all the reasons why, because you know it. But the purpose of a lighthouse is to be bright in times of darkness. It's time to turn that light on and to shine light into your community. Maybe it's a half mile. Maybe it's 1 mile. Maybe it's 5 miles. Maybe it's 15 miles. Maybe it's 50 miles. Maybe it's 500 miles. Maybe it's 5,000 miles. Maybe it's 50,000 miles all around the place, because of you as a member, because of you as a client, because of you as a trainer, as a group exercise instructor, as a Pilates instructor, as a massage therapist, as a business owner. Whatever your role is, we, my friends, can be the light that this universe needs, that this planet needs, that this community needs right now, because of the light that needs to be turned on now. So what is it? You know, there's a man named George Bernard Shaw, and he says this: a lighthouse is the most altruistic thing that man has ever created. It's designed to do one thing: serve. Serve. If we could worry less and serve more, Think about that. If we could worry less and serve more, what can I do to serve today? What can I do to serve my studio? What can I do to serve my gym, my team at Fitness Quest 10? What can I do to serve my team and my members and clients? What can I do to serve my small businesses in my area of San Diego or online? What can I do to support my mastermind members? How can I serve them? Versus the mindset, get your mind right, of the worry, of the fear, of all the what if. The what if, not what if, when we, not what if, when we put the light on from the inside and start shining, when we train at our studios and get that light on, when we thrive in the right environment, when we make sure we show up and do the things that we design to do, when we actually serve our tribe, what's going to happen? When we get strong and build our immunity and get healthy, imagine what's going to happen. When we actually take our small business and pivot and make the changes necessary that we need to make. And I'll be talking about that again on July 8th in the first of the 4-part webinar series I'll be doing for free to serve our industry and trainers and all the wonderful fit pros who are serving around the world, literally around the world. It's not just America. It's worldwide. Why? Because we are all lighthouses. Every single one of you listening in right now to this podcast is a lighthouse. Is the lighthouse. So right now, as we have a little chit chat, there's many studios and gyms and clubs that were dark for 2 to 3, 4 months. Heck, some gyms are still closed today, or they're just opening right now this week as you listen in. Way too long. It's time to get the light on. It's time to do it safely. It's time to be smart. Monitor the numbers of COVID-19 and what's happening. Keep your social distancing. Depending on your local mandates, if you need to wear a face covering or not, you choose based on what is being told to you. You choose that. If I was the one creating the mandates, here's what I'd say. And you may agree or not agree, but here's what would happen. Everyone in the community, it would be mandatory to work out. Woo! Mandatory workouts. We're going to go to a field. Yes, all fields, all parks are open. We're going to open all the local tracks at the schools because we can spread out and we can move our bodies. Because when we're moving our bodies, it's going to build immunity. It's going to build mindset. It's going to build strength. It's going to build energy. It's going to build smiles. It's going to build light. It's going to build love. And man, I feel so good that I'm going to serve today. Oh, game changer. Mandatory workouts. Every gym and studio is now open on up. Follow the local guidelines and make sure you follow them and keep a very safe, healthy, and clean environment. Yeah, and when you do that, all of a sudden, the light gets turned on. Imagine, my friends, if we were to follow those 6 practices right now. Remember this. As we approach July here this week, know that this is your month. This is your month. This is your month to get healthy. And if your gyms or studios are not open, let's not use that as an excuse of why you shouldn't train, because going back all the way to number 1 about how important it is to make sure that we get our mind right and have the mental health acuity so that we get the dose, the dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins released. We can do that anywhere. We can. Now, it certainly helps and enhances when you're at the gym and you're doing all your kettlebell swings and prowler pushes and TRX rows and everything else. No doubt about it. Get it right on that. But when you get in that environment and you start fostering and manifesting the environment that you want and you feel the energy and you're around people, all of a sudden it brings out your best. Iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. Who the heck are you training with these days? Find a new training partner. Hire a coach. Now's the perfect time to hire a coach or a trainer or an accountability coach who's going to hold you accountable to what you're eating, about how often you're training, even if it's on Zoom right now. But I want you, if you're doing Zoom, to also show up at the gym. Think about your tribe. And you can certainly share this episode today and you can tag a tribe member. Who's in your community? Who's lifting you up? Who's getting you through this very difficult time right now? Because I know this, I'm not going to let you fall down. If you're a follower and listener of mine and you're listening to the Todd Durkin Impact Show today, one of the reasons why I do this and have done it along with the GNN 90 straight days is because if I can give you a glimmer of inspiration, a glimmer of hope, a little bit of wisdom and knowledge, and say, you know what? That's right. I'm going to be a better man. I'm going to be a better woman today. I'm going to be a better athlete, a better kid, a better grandma, grandpa. And that's my purpose. And my purpose is to inspire and light you up with that hope, with that motivation and that inspiration to know the power of your tribe, of who you're gleaning your wisdom from is absolutely essential. And it all starts at the gym, in that environment. So build your immunity, get strong, and get healthy. And know that by supporting your community, by getting out and going out to eat, as long as it's healthy food, you support your businesses, your local business, support your local shops, the moms and the pops who right now are stressing. Send this to them and know this, we got your back. We keep saying, hashtag we got this, hashtag we got this, hashtag we're built for times like this, and we are. But you got to go to the gym and you got to work out. Now, every single day, well, 190 minutes, ideally at least 150 minutes of moderate activity is recommended. And lastly, again, when you leave today, and you turn this episode off, I want you to do two things. Number one, please share this episode. Please share this episode and make sure that you make the choices that are necessary, that you train hard, that you eat right, you do all your routines that I've been talking about in these episodes for the last 3 months, all your routines from what you're eating, how you're supplementing, what you're doing for your sleep routines, all the little things that you can do to make sure that you are in the right space so that you can think right, you can feel good, and you can allow your light to sing. Because at the end of the day, we're all lighthouses. We just got to turn that little flicker on. Sometimes it feels like it's off. No. It's still there. It's still there. So light it up, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, all about why gyms need to open up now. All across the world, not just America, across the world. Why? Because gyms, studios, and clubs, I love you guys, and I'm in this with you together. If you're a client or you're a member at a studio, club, or gym, fantastic. Make sure you are a transformer yourself. Make sure you're a fire-breathing dragon, a mind-right maniac who is committed to making the change. For standing up and saying, we got this, it's like David versus Goliath, baby, we got this. And then you make sure today when you go out, you give someone a smile. Even if you have your mask on, smile. They'll see your eyes. They'll see your eyes because your eyes are the windows to your soul. Thanks for being here today. Thank you for what you do. And thank you for every day showing up to be the best self that you can possibly be. I love you guys and can't wait to see you at the gym. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't be afraid to share it. I want you to share it on your social media and with all your people in your family, your friends, and at work. And then lastly, I couldn't do this without my sponsors. A huge shout out to my friends over at CarnoSyn. As a matter of fact, let's hear from them right now and have a special opportunity. So listen closely and let's go there now. So today's episode is brought to you by CarnoSyn beta-alanine. You've heard me talk about it for a long time, about how beta-alanine is so important for your health routine and how I recommend it to my athletes, my clients, and use it myself. CarnoSyn beta-alanine, it buffers lactic acid, builds strength, builds endurance, and it even helps build immunity. In a nutshell, CarnoSyn beta-alanine is going to help you create an edge. It's banned substance-free, it's patented, and it's going to help you get maximum results in your workouts. When choosing a pre-workout, I always use brands that have the CarnoSyn beta-alanine logo. Look for it. This guarantees you're putting the highest quality beta-alanine into your body. Now, CBA, I call it CBA, CarnoSyn beta-alanine, is found in major leading pre- and post-workout products, and I've got a very special opportunity for you today because y'all are listening in right now if you'd like to give it a shot. I've got a discount code for 30% off CarnoSyn beta-alanine powder or capsules. Yes, 30% off. Here's what you got to do. Go to www.nowfoods.com. Yes, nowfoods.com and type in Durkin 30 for 30% off. Yes, I said 30% off. So go to nowfoods.com, type in Durkin 30 for 30% off any CarnoSyn beta-alanine powder or capsules. Listen, I've been using CarnoSyn beta-alanine for years, and I believe it's one of the most important supplements that I've used in my complete nutrition and supplement routine that helps me stay focused, energized, healthy, and operating at my best self. So check it out today and let me know what you think. Again, go to www.nowfoods.com, type in Durkin30 when checking out, and you're going to get 30% discount. The offer is available until July 31st, 2020, and then it's going bye-bye. So get it today and let me know what you think. Keep training hard, keep your edge, and keep your mind right.